Yeah. All right. Microphone working? Why does my microphone pick up so much noise though? I didn't get. Do we have everything? Guys. Let's play the we are back at it, boys. This is ready for the ride. There we go. It has been a while since we streamed, guys. I think it's over 2 weeks. Hey, Physic. Hi, Dan. It's been over 2 weeks since we streamed. A little bit over that, actually. I'm great now. I was having a little bit of I had to need a Zwift vacation, you know. I went on a few outdoor rides. Then I had some chilling days. I had my birthday weekend last weekend. But yeah, I had one ride last week on Zwift, but I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't decide to stream it. I just wanted to see if I was still able to pedal. And I did the out and back route batch for 41 kilometers. But now with Tour de France, we are back. I think I lost a little bit of power and like race momentum, race speed. But that's not bad, right? We have something to work towards again. And today is not a race, I think it's a great group ride. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining in so quickly. I thought as well. Time. Welcome back. How have you been, man? How have you been? Have you been grinding Zwift, getting better, getting stronger? Have you done the Tour de France stages already? Because yeah, I wasn't able to ride Saturday and Sunday, so I wasn't able to do it on the moment themselves. But I'm glad we are able to redo them today. So today we're doing the flat one. I think it's called the hilly one. 4 laps around Utopia, but no major climbs in there, I think. Maybe this Rift K1, not sure. But I've seen it's 36 kilometers. It should be a group ride. Most group rides are races, so I think the tempo will be quite high, and it's a perfect training ride for me. We would have been able to join the second ride as well, but with the Epicom for the first day back, I don't think that's the best choice we can make. So yeah, let's see if we still have a little bit of momentum going. It's a little bit of a longer one to start off with, but it will be a good way to see if we can still follow a good pace, or if we have to quit. The ride I did last week was pretty awful. The out and back one. I was trying to do some intervals for myself. I didn't do any workout, but yeah, I was pretty tired halfway through it already. 25k in, so not sure what it's gonna bring. Yeah, I'm glad that the France is coming out soon then. It's gonna be like a whole new wind through Zwift with a new big mountain to challenge, the Mont Ventoux. I've seen a lot of people hacking their way into France already, doing it. But I'll be waiting till the official release, I think, to do it. But I'm pretty much looking forward to it. It looks brutal. It looks brutal because we all know how hard up the Zwift is, right? It's 1 hour of pain. It's long and it's hard. And then if you see the people doing Mont Ventoux, it's even harder, it's even longer. Oh god damn. I wonder why my join, it starts in 20 minutes and my join hasn't popped up yet. So let's hope that it hasn't bugged. So 4 laps. You think I have to reload Zwift for that? Let's wait a few more minutes, and if it's not there in 15 minutes before the start, we will restart Zwift. Because on the app it says I'm going and your event starts in 19 minutes. But as far as I remember, it has been over 2 weeks. But as far as I remember, 30 minutes beforehand you can start going to the pen. So yeah, probably it's bugged. Let's just do a little bit of more warm up and then we'll reload. So I have not been completely off the bike, otherwise I would be afraid going into this one. I have been doing my work commute on the bike, so even though the pace is slower there, I'm not pushing as hard on in real life on to work as on Zwift, but we keep using the muscles a little bit, right? But I have been letting myself go food-wise and drinking-wise, so yeah, we're not in the best shape, but we gotta get focused again. And I think in another 2 weeks we'll be back where we left and get stronger from there, right? I think it has been a good thing to have like a little bit off time. We have been riding on Zwift almost daily for the last couple of months. We've been gaining a lot, but then the last few weeks were a little bit of a stagger. We didn't have a dip, but we didn't gain anything. So yeah, let's restart the game now, just to be sure that it's working, right? And right, okay. We don't have to save this. Yes. Thanks, man. Don't feel that strong though. I think power-wise I'll be good, but I think I get fatigued very quickly in this race. If we go full gas for the first couple of minutes, I think we'll hit a border more quickly than we did before. So let's see. I think overall I did well, but like in the first couple of races and rides, it will pretty much show that I'm really not in shape at this point. But hopefully for my body it was a good thing. If there was any stress or fatigueness in creeping in, it's probably out now, hopefully. So it starts going and it's 30 minutes. This was loading before, so I think we might just have fixed it. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's just join it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really afraid that power-wise we're not good. I think power-wise nothing has changed. I think wattage-wise I can still hit the same numbers. The problem is, can I still hit the numbers for the same amount of time? It's 4 laps, it's 35k, something like that, it's almost 40k. There are some hillies and there will be some people pushing me. So yeah, maybe fatigueness will creep in after like 1 round, 2 rounds, and that might get us dropped. But if that's the case, we'll just push as hard as we can, as long as we can, and we'll creep to that finish line and we'll get stronger and better. It is actually an everyone ride, so no classes here. That means there's a lot of A, B riders and really good C riders in there as well. So going with the front groups won't be probably a thing here. I think we'll just have to start quickly like normally and then drop to a group where we feel comfortable, where we can hit that sweet spot. I think somewhere between 200 and 250 watts for the cruising, and then around 300 watts for the climbing, I guess. That's hopefully where we're at today. while normally it will be around 250 to 280 for the cruising and 400 for the climbing. Overall, let's just hope we don't have a heart attack. We make it to the finish. I only have one ride in my mind now. That's the one from like 4 days ago, where I wanted to just see how I was doing, get on the bike again, get in that spirit again, change clothes, get on the bike, prepare everything. I just was like, I'm not gonna stream this ride because it's gonna be a boring ride. I'm gonna be just sitting on the bike, blaming myself for not being on the bike more sooner than that. And that was actually exactly what happened. I was having 5 minutes of good pace, and then I started struggling. Had to go a little bit off the gas, recuperate, and then go back and again and again and again until we hit that finish. But then afterwards, we had that feeling again, right? That accomplishment from oh yeah, we were back on the bike. We actually did have a good pace because we were fatigued. And I guess we'll have this one today again. I think we'll be at our max effort pretty soon in this race, in this ride. We know the track, it's nothing new, it's not France, so it's not like we'll get any big surprises here. We'll just go along with the ride and have fun. I'm really looking forward to those new French rides, right? Hey Jim, how are you, man? I was lurking your stream a little bit yesterday while doing some work. It was nice to see you ride. So basically, if I understand right, the next 3 weekends will be new Tour de France rides on Zwift, with the last weekend being in all new roads with the Mont Ventoux and another one, the Champs-Élysées, I think, right? We had two choices today because I have to work in the afternoon. So I had chosen at 9 a.m. now or 11 a.m. just before I had to go to work. So that's get off the bike, get ready for work and go. While now I can just wake up on the bike, ease through this ride, enjoy the pain, have a shower, have a little bit of a chill, have a coffee, and then go to work. Cool, yeah. Some say it's cool, some say it's madness. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think this was the best choice. It's a more relaxed way of living. Otherwise, I would be in my mind with the ride the entire time. So better to get it over with. It has been a while. I'm a little bit nervous, even though it's not a race. I'm a little bit nervous in how the body will react after this while of not actually pressing on. I've been on the bike a couple of times for work, but I haven't been racing or putting myself to max efforts for a while. You guys were here the last race I did, so you know how long it's been. So I'm pretty sure I will hit fatigueness really soon, and then it will be just a battle, a mental battle to the finish, right? It's stage 1, man, no radio tower here. That's 4 laps of the hilly route reverse So I think the Zwift KOM is in there, but that's it. 4 times, no? And if it's not the Zwift KOM, it's the hills before the finish that we hit 4 times. So there will be some hills, but no big climbs. So I think it's important to find a good group, a nice big blob that's not all A riders or B riders, and just get in the wheel and try to hold on as long as we can to keep that pace going. This is the Saturday event, and then the Sunday event was the Epic KOM with the radio tower. That's stage 2. I could have chosen that one as well, but as I said, it's the first race, first real ride I'm doing in the last couple of weeks. I know I will be stressing my body anyhow, even if it's a completely flat D ride. So I think I made the safe choice. This will be more than enough for today. And the Epic KOM, I would fail on the climb and then go berserkly low pace. Yeah, I'll be doing stage 2 for sure. I want to do every stage, but I want to start this one and then have a rest day maybe, and then Wednesday or something we'll go for stage 2. So a little bit more prepared then. It's not like I'm going to be prepared in 4 or 5 days for a new PB or something, but the more confident we get, the more better, right? In this case, in this moment, my confidence is at almost 0. You're crazy, man. You are crazy. You guys have been pushing it, right? God damn it. I have some work to catch up to get back to level now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do the start, and I'm gonna start like a race, like 400 to 500 watts for like a minute or something, and then just let myself drop back a little bit, because I will be with the A and B rises then. And if I drop back a little bit from there, and then just go with the first big group that's behind me, I think that's like a good way to find the good group. And if that group is too fast, I can just drop back down. I think it will be stupid to be like, well, I'm not in good shape, I will start off slow, because there might be some good groups just ahead where I was able to stick with, which I missed because of having a slow start. So even though it's not a race, it's a group ride, I will be starting pretty hard, just for a little bit, and then drop back down. I think it's more easy to do that than trying to see if there's a group at my pace from the get-go. Because if the pace is too slow, there's nothing I can do about it, right? You can just try to get away from the group, but that's boring. So probably the first group I'll get into will be a little bit too fast maybe, but yeah, maybe we get with them for one lap, maybe shorter, maybe longer, who knows. It's not a race, I'm not in a race mentality in my mind, so if I get dropped It won't feel good, but it won't feel like I missed out on winning the event or something, you know? For me, this is just a good measurement and seeing how I'm doing, which is probably pretty bad. So be prepared for that. I'm prepared for it. You should be too. We will be doing bad today, but let's make it a good kind of bad. Like something to work on. We did one ride last week, which was a pure solo ride, the out and back route batch 42Ks. That didn't go as I was expecting. I was slower, it was harder than I expected, but it was alone and I wasn't pushed by anything. I didn't have any fire behind me. I didn't have any wheels to follow. So for me that makes it always a little bit harder to like maintain a certain pace. So that ride didn't feel really good, but it did feel good afterwards, knowing I was on the bike again, knowing I was back at it. And it gives me a little bit of a better feeling today, getting back into the group rides and races, back into streaming, back into focus and trying to get better again. We had our vacation, now it's back to work. Back to work we are. I was always planning on doing an outside race, which was 3 weeks ago. So the entire winter I was trying to build up to that again, but then with the corona it got cancelled. So a little bit of my motivation went with that, right? For some it was a little bit more motivation, being more home, being able to ride more. For me it was like missing my goal a little bit. So we was training for, not for nothing, but not for the race we were expecting to do so. But yeah, more races to come now. I broke it. Yeah, I fixed it again as well. So I guess those are the A and B rides. Yeah, it's a different style of racing. The real ones and lifters. Thanks for riding, man. What a group, guys. Climbing. have to do this 4 times, man. God damn it. Madness. This is madness. Ready to go, guys. Komm zur Nummer. Let's try to stick with this group. One more lap, guys. Let's take it lap by lap. The climbing is harder than I expected. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? God damn it. Yeah, more than I expected. There's a big group behind. They're gonna chase. So let's try to take it easy here. Let them catch, and then try to hold on there. Group is chasing very fast. Sorry guys, it's not there today. God damn it. Yeah. You expected it, it's no problem. Almost there. 2 more laps, guys. 2 more laps. We're halfway there. Hey Cole, good morning man, welcome to the suffering. We are failing miserably, but we are trying our best. God damn it. I'm dying. It's more climbing than I expected, man. Damn it. Feels like I'm climbing the entire round, except for the last bit. And I'm so out of shape. Climbing is not my thing. In the back on the flat, I was sitting pretty good. But on the ascent, I'm getting dropped so badly. And I wasted all my energy trying to hold on for the first groups. Now the tank is empty and I still have around a half to go. So yeah, this is me dying. Welcome. See another big group, but I really don't have strength to chase anymore at this point. Mr. Eric Min. what a few weeks can do to a man. It's insane. It's insane, guys. Two more split squats and warm it up. I hate gravity. Let's go lifting on the moon, guys. I want a moon stage. Gravity filter off. Take me with you guys, even if it's for a little bit. We push through, physically push through, man. Pain, no gain. Through the good and the bad. Come on, let's get with this group on the descent. Come on. Cool. One more lap after the descent, man. Come on. One more lap. That's it. Just one. Last lap, guys. Last lap. And I'm not caring about Zwift power this today, man. Today is all about seeing how bad I am and just trying to recover, trying to get better again. God damn it. Try to go around here. Trying my best, guy. I'm sorry. It's not up to my normal standards in this field, but I'm trying my best. I promise you. Okay, last whip comp is coming up. That's it. About 4 to 5 minutes of climbing, and then we're done. Here we go. Last little bit. Big group just behind. They're gonna catch any second. Let's try to hold on. Okay, it went faster than I expected. Top 200, guys. Top 200, that's what we're going for, right? The end is near. Come on. There we go. Guys, we are so out of shape. Oh, it's so demotivating. Letting all those people go. Group after group after group. And then it gets a little bit flat and you get like confident again. because the group gets easier all of a sudden, and then it goes up a little bit again, and then you remember how bad you are on the climbs, and you have to let them go every time, again and again and again. There's no other way, physics. There's no other way, man. There's no, let's just take it easy. Not in rides like these, not in races, not in events like this. You always push, you always try to get with the best group you can. And well, by pushing the start as hard as we planned, we had to let a lot of groups go. That's probably not the case if I start a little bit easier. But yeah, you miss out on opportunities otherwise. If I was a little bit stronger and I would have been able to hold on to that first group for like 2 laps, the gap to the other groups would have been so huge. You wouldn't have lost as many places as now. Because now once I got dropped, like within half a minute, there was another group already, right? And you get lazier and more tired every group you have to let go because you push to try to hold on to them. You failed, but yeah, they come so quickly. You have to push again hard, and then every time you feel like you're sitting in a good position in the group, there's another climb, man. There's another climb who pulls you like back down again. The hilly part, like in the start here, that's not too bad because with my weight I have some little bit of advantage going up those. But it's right after that it starts with the longer climbs. Oh, I feel really tired at this point. Wow. So I'll be picking up my food diet again. Last couple of weeks while I was off the bike, I was off the gas with food as well. So I have been trashing a little bit. Had my birthday weekend, so a lot of beers and some nice dinners. But yeah, it's time to get back on track, right? Because being on a good food schedule also means you are good, feeling good mentally for attacking these kind of rides, and it overall makes you feel better, and it's better for your body, right? Cool. I wish I could do that, man, but I feel if I trash with my food a lot, I feel trashy, and that gives bad results in my cycling as well. As if I'm going like on a healthy diet, so no crash diet to lose weight a lot fast, but on a healthy diet, leave out the alcohol and leave out like the bad things like French fries and stuff, and tie down the pasta a lot, the bread a lot, and a lot of vegetables. Then I feel mentally a lot better, and that gives me better results, I think. So yeah, I really have to get back that on, because today, jeez Luigi. Yeah, alcohols, it gets us all, man. If you like beer or you like strong liquors, it's not the best thing for the body, and especially not if you like getting into serious biking, like as your main hobby, or you want to get results. It's one of the best things to let go, but it's also one of the hardest things. Thanks, Physic. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. Today didn't feel good. I saw a few glimpses of my old self. Like my start was still okay, so I'm happy with that. I wasn't whiffed right off the bat. I could have held on with the first group a few minutes longer if I wanted to, but then I would have crashed completely after that, right? So I was really sure I was not able to get with them anyhow, so I dropped back straight away. But yeah, these Tour de France's, you never know who you're racing against. Maybe there's a lot of B riders just chilling and they want to attack last round and then you're fucked. So yeah, we might do some more C-class rides this week and see how we do there, because I do think I'm better at this point in drafting. The small draft points in this race felt really great. Cool. Not even, they don't even have to sleep, man. They don't even have to sleep. Yesterday I started in the afternoon getting some beers, man. Okay, it was my birthday, so you know, I had a free pass for that. But still, I don't have to wait for that. If it's just like, if the sun's out and then you have, if I'm preparing dinner in the late afternoon, there's nothing better than an ice cold beer while preparing the food, man. That's such a nice thing to combine. Put on some music, open a beer can, and then, oh, let's cut some vegetables, let's cook the potatoes. Oh Jesus, I went pretty deep, so that's a good thing, right? Even though I went deep with not that good of results, I did do my very best. It wasn't the easiest, but we done it. 37.3k. No beer here, man. I have to work in a few hours, and zero tolerance at work. Zero tolerance. I think the dead face was there like after 5 minutes already. Really, the first lap, after the first lap, I was like, oh my god, 3 times more of this, and this feels like so much climbing. You're welcome, man. You're really welcome. There will be more streams from now on again. The break is done. I had a few weeks off, and now I'm back at it. We gonna get back to up to level, right? We're gonna get back up to the C's. Best comparison will be if we try a grid race in the C class soon, or we try the Zwift headquarters race with the cones. That's one of the best comparisons as to my level I can make. But overall, we will be doing all those Tour de France rides. So of course, we still have to do stage 2, which I'm not looking forward to after this one. But yeah, we'll do it, and we'll struggle through it and get better, right? The Epicom with the radio tower, ouch, ouch, ouch. But I think the best thing after that is it's a lot of flat and a lot of down after that, and then we finish the same way as we did today, right? So yeah, good times ahead, and hopefully we'll be back and better soon. Otherwise, you'll see the dead phase a lot upcoming week and even weeks on our journey to become a B-class rider, because that's still the goal, man. B-class is still the goal for summer, even with the break. I'm gonna have to shower, I'm gonna have a coffee, and I have 1 hour to chill before work. So guys, thank you so much for being here. After all this time, you were here right away, and I appreciated that, man. You guys were really needed this race. I think if I did this ride solo, I quit it after like two laps or something. I was just like, let's just spin at 100 watts for the rest of the ride. Fuck this. No motivation. But yeah, we struggled through. And if you look at the results, it's not that bad. 620 people entered, and we finished top 200, right? Let's look at it like that. Okay, shower is waiting. Guys, thank you so much, and I see you guys tomorrow probably for another one. Maybe even stage 2, who knows? Stage 2 or another ride, but we might get it over with. We're not gonna get really on point in a week anyhow, so I think we might do the Epic Com tomorrow then. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Thanks guys. Have a great day or a great sleep, in your case, Physic, if you still have to sleep.